Hi everybody, welcome back to Tam Predicts and a very happy new year to you again also. Hope you're having a good time and you had a good time. Let's do your energy checks and let's see what are the messages for you today. Anything they're dying to say, what's the current situation or whatever I can tell. Okay. I feel someone is testing your patience. I get the patience and I feel you're also being pretty patient and you're going with the flow is what I get. See, I told you, somebody's testing your patience. You're kind of, feeling that you are doing all the effort, you're making all the effort and the hard work. So you've been carrying the burden of the relationship. I'm not going to call the relationship a burden, but whatever the efforts are required to make a relationship work, you doing all the work is what I get. Yep. They're just sitting there, doing their own thing, waiting for things to happen, and they're busy with their own life. And it's almost like they're not in a very, very welcoming stance. It's like they have their own problems in life. Like it's like somebody fighting with problems in their life, and that is why you feeling that probably they are not do not have much time for you. You feeling you are making all the effort is what the message I'm getting again and again. When I'm repeating a message, it's very, very important. Okay. It could be a temporary feeling, guys. Don't worry. It could be a temporary feeling that they are in fact very busy with their work, and something is keeping them busy, and also they are kind of irritated in a moment, this moment. Like if you want to talk to them, or if you want to ask something, like a normal thing you're asking, the reply is like suddenly they get snappier. So this is a tough time for them. Maybe it's a tough time for you also. Maybe this is feeling like a burden. Okay, and you're like, I'm doing all the hard work. I just want to say, is this situation temporary? If it is temporary, just don't get too bogged down about it, because this card, actually the words I wanted to use was bogged down. This situation is temporary, and I really feel there'll be better times ahead, good times ahead. I read somewhere good days ahead, and that's really what I think is I know why I saw that line, because it was important for me to say here. There's always a sign for me around, so I can help you guys and guide you guys. So I really feel something is getting you bogged down. A lot of times the days are not really nice. It's not really a smooth journey. At some few months are bad. So don't judge your relationship or the person, everything because of that. That's what I want to say. It's just a tough time, maybe for you, maybe for them, and things will be easier, they'll be smoother. Just give it 5 to 7 days. I feel you would be made to feel better in some way, like they'll respond in some way which will make you feel better, and you'll be like, oh, it was just it was just a phase. They were going through a phase. Maybe a lot of times it could be a very, very personal thing in the family or the job. They don't want to burden you. Okay, the word that I also get is burden. Maybe they do not want to burden you, and that's why you are feeling like that. So don't worry. Look at this. Maybe this is somebody who's lost. They're lost in thinking. There's lost direction. There's too much on their plate. I mean, it's almost like when you're looking at something and you don't realize you lost, and what were you thinking, suddenly get lost. So I really feel that they'll find their way back to you. There will be communication, guys. Do not worry, the bad times will be over soon. Okay, that's what I feel. It's just a challenging time. That's another message that I get. So don't worry. Yeah, the chapter of challenging time will close. Let me hide it. The challenging times will be over. The chapter will be closed. You'll feel better in your world. Right now I think you both are in hermit mode. Both of you are in your own shells. Maybe you're not divulging much, or you're not talking much, and it's the same with them. The communication is much, much low, much less. The frequency of the calls, messages. So don't worry about that. You're in your own cocoon. Be warm there. Be happy there. It's just a phase. I'm really getting the message is just a phase. Okay, and should be sorted within 3 days, 5 days, and within a week. I saw cards that I should get, but let's see. I'll tell you when I get it. You've got the star card. Okay, and you've got the star card, meaning that things will be right. Universe is watching you, is protecting you, will show you the way, will be guiding you. So if you're feeling heavy and feeling that, oh, they don't love me, oh, do I love them, oh, are they making a choice, they're not calling me, they're not messaging me, just remember, maybe a tough time, and a good talk or a straight talk that I understand your situation would really help in this situation. Okay, you've got the star card, so I don't think there's much to worry about. There's also the Hierophant. It could be that their bosses are tough, they're not having a good time, in the job, maybe there's money problem, maybe it is your energy that I'm picking up. Energies could be interchanging, but this is a passing phase. Okay, again, I'm using the phase word, and I'm seeing a lot of five. And I when we started, I said 5 or 7 days. So 5 5 5 7 7 7 might be important for you, and just now it's 505. So 505 is important. Number 10 is important. Maybe problem with high authority. Maybe they have to listen to someone, and they've been there's so much in their head. They have to listen to people. Something is not right, and you're the last person they want to pick up a fight with. It's just that I would say just testing time. Just give it a day or two. Okay, things will be good. Look, Page of Cups. Somebody young, somebody with a lot of energy, I feel, and a restless energy. They want to offer you love, they want to have a chat with you, but the only thing is they're kind of busy in their life. The waters are choppy right now, rising, settling down, rising, settling down. The waters are choppy, but they will settle down. It's just the time they want to spend time with you, they want to say something, they want to send loving messages. But when you're not in really that mood, what happens is everything gets affected, though it's not right, but that's very, very much human nature. I'm not on your side, their side, but I'm just saying, maybe during these days, if you're feeling heavy, if this reading is for you, just be a little patient. Okay, and just try to understand them. And if you're going through this, if you're getting burdened and you have other problems, I feel they will understand you. Okay, and you could be in a bad situation, and a lot of challenging times. And you've got the Temperance card. Temperance card always balances things. Right now, maybe the emotions are heavier at one side, the work is heavy at one side, feelings are, at one side. And right now, what angels will do is balance the situation out. There's a road to happiness. Okay, they will take this road to happiness. Maybe you see choppy waters, maybe you see things are not right, but I told you, they will come your way. When things are sorted, they will come your way to tell you something. I feel they're going to be excited about telling you something. Maybe they'll hear good news. Maybe you'll hear good news from them, or you will hear some good news, and you want to just rush and say, hey, sorry, I've been acting like this, but this was really important for me, and, I want to share this with you. So you could be dealing with a lot of air. I get a lot of air. I get fire, water. This earth also. Did we get pentacles? I don't know. I think we did not get pentacles. Yeah, maybe pentacles is what they're looking for, money is what they're looking for. Maybe it's a tough time in some way, but definitely coming towards you. And look at this, while I say coming towards you, both the cards means that looking at the future, moving towards you. Might feel like a slow journey, but it's happening. Okay, it's happening. So you've got swords, and you've got a fire sign, like air sign and fire sign. Everything moving in your direction. In fact, they might be lost right now. They might be looking at you. They might be sitting next to you, but their mind is somewhere else. Or this could be you. Okay, but things are going to settle, guys. Don't worry. Let's see what the Everyday Witch card is saying. Everyday Witch card is saying justice. This whole talking will start, not fighting, but talking. It's beautiful, because I can see exchange of talks, and much patience, and saying, I also feel one of the partners saying thank you to the other one, for understanding. And I think that's beautiful, because it's very important to understand also. I know this reading is different today, but there is beautiful hope. There is understanding between two partners and King of Cups. So while one person is busy, the other person can enjoy. It's like you're waiting for them, but they'll take time. I feel this is more of you. Okay, this is your energy. You're waiting for them. You're happy. You're okay. You're like, okay, I am busy. I'm doing my stuff. When things get right, you know where I am. And it's like also saying, I'm there. Don't worry, I'm there. It's okay. You sort out your life. I'm there. I think that's very important. Yeah, judgment. You've got judgment here. It's beautiful. While you go on your own way, singing your own song, following your heart, they're going to follow you pretty much soon, okay? I also want to say the big thing that I want to highlight here that's coming to me is just go on doing what you are doing. Do not think about it. Don't excessively think about it or get obsessive, because they are going to be back. So the less you think about how bad the situation is, or there's so many challenges in this, the more challenging it will become. If you just leave it, go with the flow, things are going to follow you. I also get follow you. So somebody could follow you, that's another thing. They want to follow you. It could be a new lover or interest. Yeah, you've got the death situation. Death situation is not a bad card. You actually see the door closing. You think, oh, it's over, things are not right, they're going to cut their bond with me. So this is attachments to negative thinking, but you also see the door opening here. When something ends, something new begins. And especially when I said it after I said there could be a new beginning, or there could be someone, a new person coming in your life. It could be that a new door is opening. You thought things are over. It could be a relationship, or you thought, oh, they're not going to message me or whatever. The moment you think about them, there's magic in the air and in the water. Look at this. It's almost like things are going to rise, and suddenly, like a magician looks. It looks like a magician here. Things are going to happen. If you thought, oh, they're not going to reach out, come, or they've cut off, or it's not a good time, suddenly things will be back again to what they were, because you've also got the Wheel of Fortune. This is so beautiful. And things that you missed with them, or whatever you wanted, you will get them. It's like magic is happening. There's a wishing star also. So I don't know if you wished upon a star. There's a housewarming party. I get a housewarming party, maybe a book also. There was a book there. I was going to say during justice time that you probably are fond of reading books, or they're reading, they're fond of reading, or you've been writing a book. There's a ring here, which is beautiful. And I feel in due time that will come. Such a beautiful reading, guys. Take care of yourself, and really give it time. Another few days, and things are going to be back to how they were, normal. There's also a spell that I did in Tam Predicts, which is actually yesterday, and which was whatever you wanted in your relationship, the way you wanted things to be, it will go back to that. And I think really, really fits. You can check it out. So take care. Have a beautiful day, and I'll be back in another reading. Bye, guys.